Now that's playoff football. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, I did lose, but my God, I was rooting for you. Not only as a Seahawks fan, but just as a football fan, seeing the underdog beat a contender was hilarious, but yeah, didn't pull it out. Yeah, should have, but a couple plays didn't go your way, especially after that disastrous first half. Turnover on downs to start the game, interception, the fumbled punt. I thought it was over. I'm not going to hold you. I said, oh my gosh, it's only a 3 point game, but it felt like a blowout. But your defense locked in. Mike Jackson cooked. JC Horn, he did get injured, but when he was in the game, he was cooking. Right, D line cooking. It didn't really get too much pressure, but they made big plays when they needed to. Overall, your defense was cooking. Offensively, that was doing pretty solid as well. Bryce Young, shout out to him. He played a lot better than I thought he was going to, especially against that defense. He did his thing. Coke Zero, balling, game of his career. Ted, he played great too. It was just a matter of Matthew Stafford coming up big when he needed to. Started off the game real high. It was like 8 for 8, 9 for 9, something like that. It's like a biggie bag from McWendy's or something like that. Started off well. Trying to struggle a little bit. It was like 8 for, he's like 10 for 25 or something like that. He was struggling. But final drive, he locked in. And then he made that big throw. Great catch by Parkinson's. Parkinson's. Sounds like a disease. Parkinson for the touchdown. You can't complain. If you're a Panthers fan, I'd be happy. Honestly, I would still be a little mad you lost, but considering no one believed in you, myself included, you put up a phenomenal fight. Shout out to the Panthers. Great year. Rams. Ooh. Ooh wee. Do I have a lot to talk about the Rams? Let's talk about it. Run game. It was working. Why didn't y'all keep running the ball? I don't know. For some weird reason, y'all just refused to run the ball. Even when Matthew Stafford was kind of struggling, he really couldn't do much. That hand injury was definitely impacting him a lot more than it led on. The final drive, obviously, he kind of clutched up. But, that hand injury was definitely showing itself. I just couldn't run. He just didn't decide to run the ball. I don't get it. I just I remember one drive he had like a 6 yard run, didn't run the ball for the rest of the drive. It was kind of insane. But shout out Matthew Stafford, MVP like performance. That's the performance we need out of you. Not we. We do not need that out of you. I'm a Seahawks fan. We do not need that. Please don't do that, please. But yeah, shout out Matthew Stafford. Big play. He clutched. That boy clutched. That boy like that. As much as I hate to say it, that boy like that. Even when, things wasn't going well, he turned it around when he needed to. You gotta respect it. Puka, he had a great game. He did drop an easy touchdown. That's not like him. That's not something for him to do. That's not normal. But he did make some big catches late in the game. Avante has also made a couple big catches. He wasn't like too active throughout the entire game. It was just more like spots, spurts, nothing crazy. But he definitely that last drive he showed up. He did get rocked on the sideline though. I said, whoa. I'm surprised he got up. He bit his tongue. I'm surprised it was just his tongue that got hurt. Because Jesus Christ, that boy got lit up on that sideline. But yeah, that's everything. Shout out to the Rams. Moving on to the next round. You got lucky. Real lucky.